Well then, it's a new year. Welcome back to Quiet. What are we gonna do this year? I don't know. I guess we'll start by talking to Tangent. How you doing, Tangent? Tangent is standing still with her face held up to the sky, letting blue snowflakes land on her cheeks. They melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winces and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid. Acid snow? Huh. Tang nods. The HoloNet entry says it isn't harmful. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from the clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks her tongue out and lets some of the flakes fall on it. It tastes kind of sour, but sweet, she observes. Fascinating. Tang pulls a sample jar out of her coat. We know what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete, she says, and places the jar on an outcropping of rocks. The big mushrooms changed in a shape and color before the snow began to fall. I wonder, is there some sort of signal that precedes the changing of the seasons? What happens if I expose small samples collected in dust season to snow from quiet season? A small, excited smile creeps across Tang's face. There's so much to learn about this planet. Can't wait. Well, cool. Glad you're enjoying it. How are you doing? 21? 22? Or 20, 21, 22. An enemy counts, bouncing a sports ball on her knee. 24? 25? 26? Oh, hey, Solana. She tucks the sports ball under her elbow and smiles at you. What's up? Nothing. I'm out of here. Later. Later, fools. How are you doing, my friend, Cal? Some people get the sniffles during pollen, Cal says. Owen says it's because your nose thinks pollen is dust. Dust is itchy, so it turns on the footworks to wash itself out. Awesome. Also, I'm not sure there's much pollen right now. It's, winter. Oh. Looking to tell me I'm a nerd. Just asks, barely looking up from his holopalm. You can save it. I already know. Oh, okay. Well, glad to hear your, I was gonna say self-actualized, but that isn't the word. Self-aware. There we go. Mars is frowning intensely at her holopalm, typing a new message. Oh, excuse me, Solana. I just have to clear something up, she says, sparing you a look. An enemy posted her answers to the Everything About You survey on the colony message board, and she said that she thinks her brother Com is the coolest person in the colony. Mars rolls her eyes. As if Com is like one of the hottest, but he's not sophisticated. If you say so, Mars. If you say so, I'll just go with that. Alright, so what are we going to do this quiet? We do more classes. And obviously stress is like really not a factor. We could maybe, though, go here and work on our instrumentation a bit. Practice the photophoner. 3 creativity, 1 bravery, 5 stress. Sure, sounds like a great way to start the year. You're relaxing after hours when Auntie Seaton pops her head into the lounge. The kitchen, she announces in an artificially sweet voice, is looking for someone to help with part-time cooking duties. Someone young, someone responsible, someone organized. I am quite organized. Someone, she stares pointedly at the teens in the room, who might have too much free time on their hands. We'll do it. She bustles over to you. You'll be perfect, Solana, she says, hugging you. Then, loudly to the others in the room, she declares, I'm glad somebody around here is responsible enough to put in their share of the work. We unlocked cooking in the living quarters. Huh. Everyone else ignores her, shifting awkwardly. No one wants to disappoint their auntie. Auntie Seaton gestures towards the nearby cafeteria and tells you to come by next week so she can show you the ropes. Let's get to work. But first, we're playing the photophoner. 27. It's just where are these numbers getting higher? And that +1 to social yellow cards. 1 slot gives you a plus. Why am I getting a +2 for this? +1 from the phospho. Oh, because it's phosphophoner. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, so that's debatable. You can have Mars' ambition here. Or here's a better idea. So you put these over here, right? And you get the group, right? And you put the group. No. I mean, it is at 27, but there's got to be a better way to go about this. Hold on. Okay, here, if we do it this way, 4, 3, 2. There we go. And then we get the 7s. Or 9s, or whatever they are. Yeah, we win. Alrighty. You wake to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering. Wait, isn't today your 13th birthday? Where's your birthday cuddles? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen in on their arguments. You're being unreasonable, your mom says. Solana is a teenager now. You have to give her the opportunity to take calculated risks, or she'll start acting out. That's what being a teenager is. Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to mediation. Yeah. This time, they sound really upset. It's unsettling. I think I should. The danger isn't... You don't need to... You don't need to worry about me. They glance at you. Your mom holds up her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking. Geranium, she grates. You've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our daughter? Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Flulu, she's our daughter. It's our responsibility to keep her safe. You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling them, your mom almost shouts, and your dad flinches in shock. Sana's survival depends on her understanding this planet we're living on, so you're not doing her or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. We're not brave enough to say I can take care of myself, unfortunately. Only a 7. We're not gonna yell at them, we'll just stay quiet. Let's let them hash this out. Anything you say would just make them more upset, and they're doing a good job of that all by themselves. But you're so angry with them right now. Why can't they act like proper parents? They argue for a little while longer before your dad raises his hands in defeat. Your mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Solana, sorry, it's your birthday today, and here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday. They both give you a hug. We went to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia's opened up positions and expeditions for kids 13 and older, and, well, that's you now. I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I just feel better knowing you were safe here inside the colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so if you want to join expeditions, we're behind you. Just be safe. Mid-quiets. Okay, any new conversations? Hey, Tangent, how you doing? You find Tang leaning against the wall of the laboratory, looking out onto the hustle and bustle of the colony. Auntie Seaton tried to talk to me about puberty today, she says, rolling her eyes. It was a pleasure to tell her that I seem to be suffering no ill effects from the laddie. Whatever. She crosses her arms and shrugs dismissively. Perhaps there is a limited genetic recombination therapy, as I do not seem to be undergoing the effects common among those who are born to this array of hormones. I should advise Chief Engineer Instance. Okay. Glad things are working out, I guess. Okay, we already read that. Jis is sulking, leaning against the outer wall of the colony with his arms crossed. Mars called me a maladapted degenerate today, he says. And she told me she's just trying to help, like everything would be fine if I just acted like everyone else. He scowls. Everyone thinks we're so much better than the people who we left back on Earth. They're just as close-minded and stupid. Yeah, he's probably not wrong. Hi, Dad, what's up? Thinking of going out today, maybe. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. Kiddo! He exclaims, then kneels down to look you in the eye. I've been thinking. I want to say I'm sorry. Your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple. It's unfair that you had to see how the soy sausage gets made. I was really upset, is the thing though, Dad. Your dad's face falls. I know. I'm sorry, Gooseberry. Here, I hear the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something on me. Your mom and I talked it out, he continues. We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kinda snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay? He squeezes you in a hug. If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. Sure thing, Dad. Okay. I'm gonna go see where I can do some cooking. That sounded fun. Help in the kitchens. What would this get us? 2 creativity, 2 empathy, 7 kudos, and 10 stress. You know what? I like it. Let's do it. Back in space, cooking involved programming ration machines and putting dishes in the Lasermatic dishwasher, because water was too precious to clean dishes with. But now you're growing more real food and trying to figure out how to cook with it. The cafeteria kitchens are bright and full of good smells. There's always something baking or boiling or frying. You take a deep breath in and just hold all of the deliciousness in your lungs. Chief Steward Anne, known to the kids as Antecedent, is in charge of everything in the living quarters, running the children's scrish, coordinating the cleaning bots, and of course, cooking for the whole colony. It's a lot of work, but she's good at delegating to all the kids she has raised here, including you. She's a big believer in learning by trying and doesn't mind if a few dinners are ruined in the process. Looks like you're on your own this morning, Antecedent says, welcoming you to the kitchen. Don't you worry, though. We'll start you off with something easy. She shows you to the kitchen nanoprinters. Just press this button and the ration machine will spit out a freshly pressed cake of soy rations. It's not tasty, but it's nutritious. Then she shows you to the range. A large pot of brown stew is bubbling away. Here is where the real magic happens, she says proudly. She takes a ladle and spoons up some of the stew so you can have a taste. See? For this stew we added homegrown veggies and spices. This is what I love about cooking, she sighs proudly. Turning raw ingredients into something better just by adding a little bit of work and a lot of love. Just like raising children. How about you, Solana? Why do you want to work in the kitchens? It's like a puzzle. I like to provide for others. I like eating real food. You know, cooking is like a fun puzzle. I mean, honestly, just today, this evening, I kind of whipped together some sort of... I was going to say recipe, but the whole point is it wasn't a recipe. I was just taking some spices, some ingredients. You know, after a certain amount of time cooking, you get a feel for like what works together and stuff, and you can just kind of freestyle it. It's great. The dish turned out pretty great too, actually. There's a science to cooking that fascinates you, adding energy, dissolving things, forming and breaking molecular bonds to make something new. It's so cool. You tell this to Antecedent, and she smiles indulgently. Sounds like I'm going to lose you to engineering, she says. I'm happy to have you for now, though. Aw. Antecedent sets you up with a few basic kitchen tasks and leaves you to it. If you need help, I'll be just around the corner, she says. Or you can ask Congruence for advice. She has every recipe and method you could ever need, and she's an excellent teacher. You quickly have your hands full with the sheer volume of food it takes to feed 100 people. Workers from the canteen shuttle back to pick up trays of soy rations and pots of stew at regular intervals. Somehow you keep up. You poke your head into the canteen at lunch, time to see what people think of the food. Seems that they like it. Maybe you are cut out to be a chef. Alright. Cooking. Well, luckily I'm great at creativity tasks. Okay, here, it's obvious. We wonder, we hook up the holopalm, We get sharing is caring. Boring. Actually, we shift everything over slightly, and we get unchangeable. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, it's unchangeable. Haha. Brilliant. Look at that. That's only a 17. Okay. Well. +1 to cards. Well, if I do it. No. If I do this. No, if I do that. No, if I do that. Doesn't help. If I put this over here, right. If I put this here, that gets us closer. What if I just do this? Okay, yeah, cooking is hard. Guys, it's so hard. I think this is the best, so we'll just push through. We need to get better cards. Or get rid of some of our bad cards. That would help too. Late quiet. Alrighty. Any cool conversations? How you doing, Tangents? Science is the language of all things, even on a planet such as this, Tang says. As foreign as it seems, all living things act according to their biology. Tang tilts her head. And as biology is simply applied chemistry, which is simply applied physics, this means anything that is observable, and many things that are not, are governed by the rules of mathematics, which are as elegant and constant as when the universe began. Okay, yeah, I follow. An enemy is sitting in the sports ball dugout, her feet propped on the bench. Hey, Solana, what's up? Nothing. I'm out of here. Bye. So, we could start going out on expeditions. You step cautiously through the colony gates. Solana, how's it going, little sis? Chief Surveyor Utopia steps casually out to bar your way while making it look accidental. Whoa there. I don't know if you're ready to head out there and join the surveyors just yet. Why don't you skedaddle and stick the sports ball inside the walls for now? We could sneak out through the drain pipe. Or we could say, I'm brave enough, but we're not. Or I'm tough enough, which we're not. Okay, well done. So much for that. How would we just go do some engineering classes instead? That sounds like fun. Engineering, reasoning, friendship. Or we could do the humanities. It does give just more stats. Interesting. So apparently... No, never mind. I was wrong. Let's do some engineering. Hi, kids. The ship's onboard intelligence, Congruence, glides into the room on her ceiling track, and the class cheers. Congruence is so cool. She's like a person, but also a machine. She knows a lot of jokes, and can tell you anything about space. She never gets bored or frustrated by your questions. You all know me, she says, but I'll bet some of you have questions about how I work. What do you want to know? How do you know so many things? My brain is big, she explains. It's just enormous, really. Much bigger than this little monitor you see here. And it's connected to the ship's HoloNet, so anything you can look up on your holopomps, I just know. Interesting. What is your job exactly? Well, right now, part of me is showing animal videos to children in the creche, and part of me is here teaching you, but most of me is monitoring the engines which give us power, and the life support systems that make it comfortable in here. Sure, we'll just ask all the questions, why not? She laughs, which has never sounded quite the same as a real person's laugh to you. Ha 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 ha. I guess you could say I eat electricity, but not in the same way you get energy from food. But no, I have never pooped. I think it sounds kind of neat, actually. Congruence explains that she had to do all kinds of calculations to help fly the ship and land it, and that she was designed to provide a user-friendly interface to the ship's systems. But Hal has modded me to be far more than that, she says proudly. Now I can even tell jokes. Why did the computer cross the road? She asks. I don't know. Why? Congruence smiles widely. Oh my gosh. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1. Too far through the bit to stop now. 0 1. No, actually, scratch that as the last two. 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1. Which I'm sure translates to like ASCII or something into a word. It's probably like a Rickroll or something. I don't know. You guys in the comments can translate that. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? One slot becomes valuable. Value 2. Okay, sweet. What are we gonna do? Boom, highest value. It's not the highest value anymore, drat. But if this becomes 2, then this is still the highest. That doesn't. Why would I do that voluntarily? But like if I swap it like that, eh? Am I getting worse at the card game? I feel like I'm getting worse at the card game. Like, I don't think we could do better than this. Push through. Probably about time to relax, honestly. Early pollen. How you doing, Tangents? Tango looks up from her experience. Things must be going well because she's even smiling a little. This year's project for the Autumnalia Science Fair is going perfectly, she says. Even I'm a little impressed. Awesome. Hey, Anemone, what's up? You catch an enemy hauling around heavy containers filled with sand. I'm training for this year's Autumnal Festival, she says, grunting as she hauls a container onto her shoulders. I'm gonna be the strongest this year for sure. If you say so. Hey, Jis is fiddling with the toggles on his jacket, watching the comings and goings of expeditions. Oh, go with them, he mumbles, but like, not with them, you know, like, I just want to be alone in the wilderness for a while. A little smile plays across the corner of his lips. Sounds nice. Oh, hey Dad, what's up? Your dad was sniffling and sneezing pretty bad this morning. He collapsed around this time last year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen is back. He's working hard in the fields, respirator hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels dirt into a wheelbarrow. He sees you coming and stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches his back. Hey, kiddo! What brings you out here? Dad, you have to wear your respirator. Your dad makes blah 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 motions with his hand. I do. Don't look at me like that. I'm just getting some fresh air. It's hard to breathe with that thing on. You're kind of the point. I'm racing to get these pixie beans in the ground, he continues. We're all set to have a great harvest in time for Autumnalia. He leans on his shovel, tucking one foot behind the other and rocking back and forth. Truth is, I've been working like a dog. I'd love to get out of here for a while. Hey, what do you say you and I go for a little walk? He says, brightening. Brightening, okay. I know you don't get outside the walls much either, but we could do a little nature walk, study all the plants the foragers bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. What? No, it's dangerous out there. You want to go outside? You know, it's great. Some father-daughter bonding time. We'll do it. Awesome! Your dad explains. I knew you'd pick up when I'm thrown down. Your mom doesn't see the draw. Your mom doesn't see the draw, he continues, flipping his shovel onto his shoulder and picking his way carefully out of the tunnel return to fields. She likes what she can control, you know, but there's a whole planet out there and I want to go explore. He stops and doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit that makes him unable to speak. He tries a few times to catch his breath, but each time he just starts coughing harder. The pink pollen in the air swirls, and Edie's around you both. I don't think a walk will do him good. And this is the sort of game that's not afraid to just kill off characters. You know what, Dad? On second thought, you know, maybe another season. You know, call me up in dust and we can do our walk, but for now, like, you really should be indoors. Oh, your dad wheezes. You're just like Instance, you stick in the mud. I remember when we were younger. She was always walking around with her nose in everyone's business. She always thinks she knows what's best for people. Despite his brave words, he has to hold on to you for balance as he catches his breath again. Okay, maybe now's not the best time, he gasps, finally putting his respirator back on. But you and me, we have a date with the outside world, kiddo. I'm taking a ring check. Whoo! He says, his red eyes rimmed and streaming from irritation. I can't wait until Instance figures out a treatment for this shimmer thing. She says maybe next year, maybe the one after that. I'm gonna be first in line, you bet. Okay. Didn't kill Dad. Achievement get. Yay. Okay, yeah, we already read that particular thing. You know, I think maybe it would be worth it to get a bit more tough. I don't know what the best way to do that is. What does working in the depot do again? Well, what could we buy? Anything worth buying right now? Animal book. +5 animals. I forgot that was a skill. +1 to all fleshes. Are these equipables? I guess. As the issue is like, and obviously we're already pretty well equipped, right? Or here, right? Our gear. So we need another perk to. We got +1 to like creativity or yellow cards, +2 to straights, +10 to all skills, +2 to all challenges and social challenges. That's not bad. But we're already good at the yellow challenges is the thing. We don't really need anything to make us better at that. We'll table it for now. And maybe we'll do some cooking. Oh, right. Well, no, we need to relax. So we could relax in the lounge. Yeah. Let's do it. Lots of kids treat the lounge as an informal study hall, especially Tangent, and Mars too, sometimes, if she's trying to impress Tangent. You crack open a textbook on your holopalm and read about some old dead Earth poets. Just because you're not in class doesn't mean you can't read ahead a little bit. These are both good cards! Give me the bad ones to discard! Alright, mid-pollen. Alright, an enemy? I know we don't often do this, but I think it's time to play some sports ball. Or defense training? Well, so defense training would give us 2 combat, 1 animals, 1 friendship, 15 stress. Sports ball gives us 2 bravery, 1 toughness, 1 friendship with an enemy. It's not bad. What does sneaking outside do? That's a thing that you can do. Sneak out. 2 bravery, 1 perception. Okay, so defense, combat animals, and sports ball is bravery and toughness. We'll play some sports ball. An enemy meets you on the court. She's bouncing from one leg to the other in excitement. My brother Calm is organizing the youth team, she tells you. Kombucha offers you a high five and greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and an enemy are team captains. Pick your team. Calm will fill in to even up the teams, but he promises to go easy on the other side. Mars, you and I, we got this. I'll play Spiker. Mars runs to take position. Seems like she's in it for the glory. Hope she'll want to share some of that with the rest of the team. An enemy chooses Kombucha, of course. They bump fists. Your next choice is Cowl. Mind if I play goalie? He asks. Sports all is fun, but it feels mean to score against the other team. Wimp. You face off 3-on-3. Start the game. It's toughness challenge, apparently. 58?! Alright, is this like a 3-round thing? This is my first time like here, I think. And they're already giving it. Okay. So doing paperwork seems good for the first round because we have to have unused cards anyway. And I guess honestly, Rotumna group makes sense too. And tangent focus on over here. Now the question is, can we do anything to make these better? It doesn't really seem like it. And in theory we could do like, say, this. But that's obviously not as good. I think this is the best we can do for round 1. 13. Not great. Okay. Round 2. Okay, this will be good. That's debatable. We get some Mars ambition. Well, this clearly should be on the leftmost if we're going to use it, right? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So... I might as well put pink candy there. No reason not to. It's the same regardless. Okay. Next round. Okay, we only have to get 21 here. Okay, we can get boring there. We get stress cry, right? And then get compromising, yeah? And then we put our 6s over here. There we go. How's this not a straight? Or... it's the flesh. Flesh is always nice. What if we did this? That's even better, as it turns out. Let's win. No skill chain? Really? Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded when the ball hits him in the chest. The score is tied with an enemy and Calm putting the pressure on. Then, blam! You score the match point with a rad spike all the way from the net line. What? That looks like an awful card. Why? What? I got a 1 that sets everything else to a 1.